Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back once again in Star Citizen in the 4.0 patch. Today I'm going to be taking out a mole. This is just a rented one. Get them for 24 hours at any of the L1 Lagrange Point stations. $220,000. See? So I'm gonna basically see if that's something that I can make decent money on. It's just better start off with Prospector and go. I rented one of these last night for some gameplay with my old mates. So it was pretty impossible to properly
Weapons off.
do
Weapons
everything.
on.
Head out of here. See what we can do. So I am departing the ARC L1 station. And I've not had any luck so far with planetary surfaces. Just because none of the asteroids appear to be mine.
Landing gear up.
None of the scans are working. So head and pop out to the Aaron Halo here. And we should be getting a quantum travel marker. So I'm gonna go. Let's go full. It's her 5. Location is a good one to. Dodge the asteroids there. There we go. We're dropping out at about 8 to 8.5 meters to go. While we travel over there, why don't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't yet already. I'm going to be doing a little bit of streaming here. I'm going to be doing my first stream this coming Saturday, so I guess tomorrow for you guys. And we're going to see what we can do. That's a little too close, or a little too far, I think. Let's go ahead and. So we're going to basically test this. Drop out at about 20. So we are just a little bit far, I think. So we're going to go ahead and set our target here. And we're really only going to be going like maybe 300 kilometers or so. So it's probably only going to be about 100 kilometers or so. We'll wait till this ticks down to about 5.0. Go. Asteroids. Alright. So let's go back then and go 5. Take quantum. And we're gonna turn back around here and give this another try. This was working yesterday. So let's try this a little closer to like 8 even.
Quantum traveler engaged. Quantum
There we
traveler.
go. Alright, so 8 million kilometers or so appears to be at least one of the bands. We'll go ahead and scan here. Let's do with tab. Swing around here. See, I've found whole scan, and then rocks end up being behind you. There we go. There's a decent number of them right there. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll head this way. See if we can find closest ones are there. Right, let's swap over to scanning. Oh, yeah, we want to head to this one. So the little number right up here kind of determines how many rocks have in the group. This one's 6880, so this should be, there we go. A good number of different rocks. That's what, 4 of them, I think. So we should be able to find at least one rock there. Back all by ourselves. Head and to here. Go ahead and scan this.
Mining mode on. Mining
There we go.
mode off.
Alright, so you can do that. If you swap over to mining mode and then you go over to scanning, back to scanning, you can see what's inside. So if this one's got barrel, unfortunately not anything that I'm interested in grabbing. Let's see this one. This one looks small side. Scan this as well. Oh, this one's got Taranite. 24%. Right. Let's jump back to in. See. There's nothing that tells me the size though. So, judging by how big it is and how close we are, I'm going to say it's at least somewhere.
Shields on.
That size might be around 12. 12,000. Go ahead and we'll scan over here and make sure we've got full laser power. Actually, there we go. Powering the main front laser there. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. Hopefully this one's going to be small enough that we can crack this one all by ourselves. Everything's working properly so that we actually get a scan. I was out early this morning on time. Just trying to get, there we go, perfect. Okay, so this one's small enough that we can crack it. 36 SCU, 24% Taranite. So we're probably only going to get what's that, 7 and a bit. But Taranite's pretty valuable, so I'm going to go ahead, scroll down here. Mining laser's not turning on. It's go. Perfect. Okay, so you do have to have power up to get that to work on your mining laser. Head and power output here. Head and Give this a crack. Go. Starting to get a little bit of power right there at, what's that, 60, 51%? 51%. Give a little more here just so that we can get this up the bar a little faster. Stability's a little high on this one, so we're gonna have to be a little more careful as we get closer to our optimal window so that we don't overcharge it. Just a little bit. There we go. Just keeping that right on the edge there. There we go. Oop. There used to be a little bit of like a chirp when you'd enter. No? Oh, and it looks like it's not really doing that anymore. That's 100% quartz. All right. Running with quartz in the rock. Just to break out pretty nicely. 42% Taranite. 100% quartz as well. 99% Taranite. Alright. So we're going to hold Alt and left click and then swap over to extraction mode. And we'll go ahead and vacuum this up. Go. 2%, and this one is 1%. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we'll take this. Try and get as much Taranite as we can out of that. Okay. Another one behind here. Let's see what this one's got. 2% quartz and inert material. Hey, good. So we'll go ahead and we'll get the rest of the Taranite in here then. And that's going to be it. We've got, what's that, almost 9? Almost 9 SCU of Taranite there. Let's go ahead. We'll leave those all as they are because those are all quartz and inert materials.
Fracturing mode on.
Go see what the other rocks hold.
Mining mode on.
Okay. That's one other nice thing about mining out here in the Aaron Halo is that you really don't have to worry about other players.
Mining mode on.
Chance of someone finding you out here, nothing else around, is vanishingly small.
Mining mode off.
Oh, let's go ahead and we'll scan.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off. Mining mode on.
So that's mining mode, but unfortunately don't show up properly. So you've got to go, there we go, back over to
Mining mode
scan
off.
mode. This one's quartz and barrel as well, 47%. Let's have another little see. It's essentially the same. There were 4 rocks over here though, so
Mining mode
that's
on.
that's that percent. Alright. Back away a little bit here. See. There's our other one. Looks like it's probably small side as well.
Mining mode off.
Is this entirely quartz? Quartz and inert material. Okay, so we've gotten everything that I want to bother getting out of there. I'm going to go ahead and we'll swap back to nav mode here. We'll head over to this rock over here. This one's going to be, looks like probably just one rock. Looks like it's probably got some decent size. Hopefully... Oh, it got a little away from us, didn't it? Over to mining mode here. And
Mining mode on.
go. And then we'll pop back over to scanning mode.
Mining mode off. Mining mode on.
Back through once again, and we should
Mining mode off.
go on this one. Alright, something's not working properly. There we go. Asteroid. This is an E-type one. Very high instability. Ooh, this one's got quantanium, 25%. Ooh, this one's gonna be worth a crack if we can get this one. Go ahead and we'll power this, or see if we can get this one. I'm gonna swap back over the shields here because I definitely want those up. While doing this, and we'll go see if we can get it out of this one, because if we crack this, that's going to be worth the rental of the ship right there. 200,000 it is to rent one of these. 223. Looks maybe promising.
Fracturing mode.
Impossible. 35,000 mass. Yep, that's gonna be too big. It's one of those situations where you just go, I need another player in my mole. There's no way that we're gonna get any movement on that. It's just too big. Even probably with just two of us between the resistance and the instability, this one would just be too big for us to crack that one. Alright, well, go see what else we can find. That's one of the problems with mining solo in a mole. It's just that, you know, while you can find rocks that are small enough for you to crack and actually worth doing, the mole is really intended to have three laser operators. Really make it worthwhile. So, alright, let's go ahead and see what else we can find here. We've got a couple of rocks over here, showing 1720, 19, one's 19, well, 1750. Little scan there that wants to pop up. It's down a little closer. 50, and that one's 1900. Both of those are singular rocks as well. Let's see, 1720. Oh, that's a 10,000. Okay, so this is more than likely a salvage panel. Let's see if we can scan this down a little closer. Oh. Is asteroids. I think. Oh. Alright, so those are Those are going to be salvage panels. Yeah. Right, yeah, those are salvage panels. Okay, so basically anything that comes out to an even 1,000, I think, is a salvage panel. Let's see. This one is... This one should be a rock. Let's go see what this one is. It's a Q-type asteroid. Right.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off. Mining mode on.
Okay.
Mining mode off.
Alright, instability 0, power transfer resistance 0. Got tungsten. Yeah, nope. No interest in that. Alright. Scan here and see. That's a bigger one. Let's go check that one. 5,700. There we go. Is there 3? Slow down a little. Oh, alright, so we've got one very big one. That one's going to be much too big for us to crack, I think. An E-type asteroid. Just tell by how close we are that it's quite massive. Let's go ahead and swap back here to info. This one's going to be relatively small. Go. It's in barrel. Right. Let's see here. There.
Mining mode on.
Go.
Mining mode off.
What's gold? 23%. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll give this one a crack as well. There we go. Alright. I'll just put on our speed limiter and prevent us from bouncing all over the place when we're trying to adjust. That's going to be one of the nice things. So we've got like player markers, or not player markers, but, markers that we can set on the solar map. So we are really close there. So we'll be able to go. Oh, this will be an easy crack as well. Only CU. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and vacuum this one right up then. Let's see here. There we go. Yep, that one was a little small. Alright, let's see what this one is since we're right here. That one's impossible. 12,000 mass rock? What's in there? Barrel? Never mind. Yeah, we're not interested anyway. Alright. So that's the issue with them. It's just that for all the rocks that you find that you could crack, is the issue with soloing them all. For all the rocks that you find that you could crack if you had can crack, there are 10 of them that you could crack if you had 3 people. And so it's almost not worth taking it out solo. Simply because you can find
Mining mode on. Mining mode
it's
off.
almost just that you can't find enough rocks. There we go, that's another 10. Alright, that's 10.
Landing gear
Let's check
up.
this one. 10. That one, that's 1800. 1870. 1870. 100. Right, let's go check this one out then. $7K. Now that little scan number there does make it a lot easier to find. Way too quick here. Way too quick. There we go. It does make it easier to find rocks that are or the large clusters of rocks. Makes it a little easier to increase your chances of finding one that is worthwhile and small enough. This one's probably gonna fit the bill.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
Swap back to scanning here.
Mining mode on.
Generally, for some reason, you've got to cycle through
Mining mode
a couple of
off.
times. There we go. S-type asteroid. 20 instability. I go barrel and corundum. Alright, not interested in that one. What have we got for this one?
Mining mode on.
Go.
Mining mode off.
76 instability cargo, corundum. This one's got quantanium as well, 25%. Is this the one that we were just at? I don't feel like it. Like that one we had different values for the instability.
Mining mode off.
Let's see here, this one. So this one's Taranite as well. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll crack this one. And then we'll take a look at the quantanium one over there as well. See if that's one that we can crack. Oh. A little close.
Capturing mode on.
Alright, yes, this is one that we can
On.
crack, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll bring down on this one because this one's really small. Alright, we'll just go ahead and take that. Go, and then I'm unfortunately low on this one. Alright. hope that we might be able to actually get that one. Little luck, and if that one is small enough that we can crack that, that's worth just taking the quantanium home, popping it into the refinery, calling it a day, because that's very, very valuable. Right. Let's see here. Let's type 5 meters. All right, that's a good distance. I'm going to go ahead and we'll set up right there. Let's bang just a little bit. There we go. I think this one's going to be small enough that we've got a chance at cracking it. Just judging by the size, we'll see. Oh, this is impossible as well.
Mining mode on. Fracturing mode on.
Just going to try. We're going to give it 100% as well. Come on. Why is it not maintaining? Won't maintain full power once I let go of the alt for some reason. Nope, it's just too big. 48 SCU, 21%. Okay, so yeah, that'd be like 18 SCU of quantanium. That'd be worth it if we could crack it. Unfortunately, it's too big. Between the resistance and the instability, we just can't make something that big. Alright, well, let's go take a look around and see if we can find some other stuff. With only like 15 SCU in the hold back there, there's a lot more storage space that we can find. So, all right, this one's a 7,000. That one's probably going to be another mining panel. Go over here and just check and see. Though that this is one that we can. It's like it's rocks. It is. All right. Let's check these then. These might have some that we can use. Asteroid. Let's go ahead and we'll cycle through these quickly and just see.
Mining mode off.
This one's going to be too big for us to crack, I think.
Mining mode off.
Go, P-type asteroid. High instability. This one's got laranite and iron. Alright, well, I'm not really interested in either of those, so that's okay. Go check on these smaller ones. This one looks like it might be.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
See if we can scan it. There we go. Alright. An iron and Taranite there as well. You can just do a normal scan on these, I'm finding. See. Okay. Cycle through mining mode then.
Mining mode on.
Back to scanning.
Mining mode off. Mining mode on.
Cycle through. It's time. There we go. Alright.
Off.
Ooh, high instability on this one as well. Laranite, iron, bexelite. Alright, well this one might be worth a crack as well. This one looks like it's probably pretty big though, so we'll see. This one might be too big for us as well. This one's going to be too big. And with the instability that high, size of this thing. Yep, impossible. 18.
Fracturing mode
That'd have been a nice one though.
Mining mode on.
Right. Let's check a couple others here. Yeah, that had a nice big green zone. Just too big for us to get into any of that.
Mining mode on.
Keep an eye on my water here as well. Getting a little on the low side here pretty shortly. Alright, let's take a look at these last couple asteroids here. See. Scan this one yet or not? So, this one's probably going to be a little too big as well.
Mining mode on.
Asteroid, high instability,
Off.
iron and laranite, not interested in that. The P-type asteroid. This one's probably going to be a bit big as well. $61.24. Right. Taranite. Resistance. We'll give this one a shot as well, but I think this one's going to be too big. Just judging by the appearance on it. Yes. It's going to be a little too big for us to crack.
Fracturing mode
9,000 and change.
on.
Wow.
Mining mode on.
It's really just with the resistance on there. Oh, wait a minute. No, hang on. Okay, so that's not correct then. Because it looks like we're actually going to get a little bit of this. Might have to heat this one for a little. But I think we can actually get this one. This is 34 SCU. There we go. A little bit of charge there. Just kind of move this around a little bit to see if we can hit any. There we go. Pockets that kind of push it up a little. There we go. There was a nice jump. Actually works to put power into these little fissures or not? Is any benefit? Try it and just see. Doesn't look like it. Alright, a little bit more here. There we go, there we go. A little bit more and we'll be able to get this. So it looks like the impossible marker on these is not actually the case all the time. Obviously, if you're looking at something that's well outside the there we go, well outside your ability to crack it, you know, something that's 15, 20,000, that's something you're not going to be able to get. But this, it's in the green zone. We are cracking. So you have to bring power down just a little bit here. Ooh, this one's, there we go. All right. 7% Taranite, excellent. %. 88% Taranite right there. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll vacuum that one up. It's unfortunately only 2 and a bit SCU, but we should get most of that. This one 59%. We'll go ahead and grab that as well. Go. Let's take a look at this one. I'll take it. At this point, we're just going to take the whole lot. 36. 42% Taranite. We'll go ahead and grab that as well. We're up to... what's going on here? There we go. Server's having a wee think on that. 7%. We've got plenty of space, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab that one as well, and then we're going to have to reposition to get the top one there. Actually, no, take that back. Grab that as well. There we go. Alright, so that's got 21 SCU of Taranite. Which is a... let's see here. Taranite, I want to say, is a tier 1. Laranite, way too big. That one's way too big. Not that we'd want that anyway, but... alright. I think we're going to call that good for this video. At least as far as the searching for and extracting resources. We're going to take this stuff back to Arc L1. It's high course, so let's go back to Arco 1.
On. Mining mode off.
L1 wide forestation, there we go. We'll go ahead and set that. And the nice thing about this one too, oh, there we go, good, is that we're only looking at about 5 million kilometers or so. So it's a quick and easy jump back. Pick up once we get back there. Okay, so we've made it back to Arco 1 without incident. I'm going to go ahead and pop into the station here. I'm keeping an eye out as well because doing these scans every so often because I don't want to run into another player out here with this much loot in my cargo bags and end up doesn't look too awful threatening. Alright. We're going to go ahead and our request, there we go. As quickly as we can. Looks like he's jumped out, so it was last night, and it looks like station turrets are actually pretty dangerous now. Shoot up pretty quickly. We ran across a guy who was stealing our hangar, and I thought, oh, we'll just tap the shields on the guy. Well, one didn't think that was a good idea. And hammered me pretty good in the C1.
Landing gear down. Landing. Engines off.
Ended up with a crime stat 1, which for some reason the turrets just decided to open fire even with just a crime stat 1. So definitely something to keep in. They are not playing around anymore. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll head down to the refinery here. Back up. And we'll go see what we've got. And I've got the mole here for like another 2 hours or so. I don't think that'll be quite enough to recoup the losses that I lost renting the thing. So I'm probably just going to stick with using my prospector for mining until we get all the way up to being able to purchase a mole, which I am going to make a little priority this patch, because at least in the 4.1 preview, missions are not working particularly well sometimes, but not reliably. So I should be able to. I can still mine and salvage, make decent money off of those.
Need a hazmat team to head down to the
Cargo
subsector.
trading.
We got a chem spill.
Assuming, of course, that the properly. So go ahead and pop up here to the refinery and see about this would just be all sales. So took the whole 91,000. All right, so you could potentially be looking at about 180,000 out of this. This one's currently processing. Go ahead and take a look at the hole here, and I'll go ahead and we'll refine. We're just going to go ahead and refine everything at this point. I'm not interested in the quartz, and may as well skip the iron because those are just gonna increase the amount of and not really. It's a whole lot of it. I always go with this zinc solventation because it's got the very low speed, low cost, and high yield. It's like half the price of using the Ferrite exchange. Another 39 hours and change before that one wraps up, so I'll have to take these on our Saturday stream. Be able to run those in and get those sold. So, alright, we'll go ahead and we'll confirm that. And we're going to end up with, let's see here, 16, almost 17 SCU of Taranite, and then some little bits of corundum and gold. Unfortunately, so Taranite. Oh. So, not too worried about that. Quantanium, we've got a +3 here. Laranite, Taranite's got a -6. Ooh, that hits a bit hard. And then gold. It's not showing if it's got any sort of bonus or not. So, that's going to be it for today's video. Be able to pop these into the C1, which I'll have to get back here. But I don't think that's going to fully recoup the costs of the mole. So we're definitely going to stick with just mining with the prospector for right now. I will see all of you in the next video. Take care.